Next situation. Geechi Gotti versus Eazy the Block Captain. Now I know a lot of people gonna say, yo, DNA, you got it out for Eazy. DNA, you biased. DNA, you compromise. We all compromise. We're all biased to some extent. But this is not coming from even one of those places. If you remember, I'm pretty sure my interviews here stay on caffeine. My interviews on YouTube live on YouTube forever. I have said this multiple times. I had 5 people that I felt like could be Eazy the Block Captain. Those 5 people always were Geechi Gotti, New Jersey Twerk, Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips, and myself. I've always said that. I've said that before the bullshit happened with Eazy. I said that before Geechi and Eazy got locked in. I said that before me and Eazy was ever a thing of going back and forth. So I've always felt that in my mind. Oh, matter of fact, I think I said John instead of Rum Nitty because the Rum Nitty thing wasn't into play at times. But first of all, I want to just get that disclaimer out. But first of all, shout out to Eazy, shout out to Geechi, shout out to Remy, shout out to Chrome. You know what I mean? I'm not biased. I'm not compromised to where I can't shout out a fire matchup on another card. That matchup is fire. You know what I mean? That matchup is fire. That matchup is fire. I like the way they set off the card. Yo, even though there might be repercussions, but I like the name of the card. You know what I mean? I like the energy. If we're talking about just being a fan, watching back from the perspective, I like the energy. And Geechi Gotti versus Eazy the Block Captain is a super main event. Now, my first question is, right? And hopefully this gets answered, right? Because I'm going to break down why I think Geechi's going to win. But I got questions that I want to ask from y'all first. I felt like New York was, a neutral ground, being that Eazy's from Philly, Geechi's from Cali. It's still closer to Eazy because Philly's only an hour and a half away. So I felt like doing the battle in New York is neutral ground. I don't know why the battle's happening in Philly, but I feel like that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I do feel like Geechi Gotti winning in Philly makes the win that much more rewarding. If Geechi Gotti is able to beat Eazy the Block Captain in Philly, that makes that battle way more monumental and way more rewarding that Geechi is able to beat him in. Do I think it'll be tougher because he's battling Eazy in Philly? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Hopefully they answer that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some type of face-off. I want to know why was Philly the destination for this battle. Like, I don't want to see, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and this is my thing. Some people, I know the YouTube comments is going to go crazy, right? And y'all always got to remember, y'all just want to see battles. When I'm judging somebody after they say they could beat me or just watching them as an artist, a battle artist, I want to see them be in uncomfortable situations. I feel like I like the battle with Eazy and Diz because Eazy's now battling somebody that don't do what he does. He hasn't done that yet. Right? I also feel like him battling Geechi is a safe battle because Geechi does what he does. But I feel like it becomes a more dangerous battle for Geechi going all the way to Philly when I feel like that battle should happen on neutral ground. Geechi said Eazy asked for it to be in Philly. It was supposed to be in Houston. I'd have took Houston too. I'd have took anywhere but their hometown. I wouldn't want to see the battle in Compton. I just don't feel like we get to see. You get what I'm saying? We get a fair shake if it's in Houston. We get a fair shake if it's in Atlanta. We get a fair shake if it's in New York. We get a fair shake if it's in fucking anywhere but Compton or Philly. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad at it. I love the battle. I'm happy that the battle was happening, period. But that was just one thing on my mind. When I seen that it was in Philly, I'm like, I'm not so sold on this battle happening in Philly. I do respect Geechi for taking him in Philly, but I would like to see Eazy. I feel like Eazy never left battle rap, but I'm saying after everything that transpired, I would like to see his first battle after that outside of his comfort zone. And what I mean by everything that transpired, I mean like all the BS of everybody saying all the stuff to kind of put his back against the wall. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Now, my reason for always saying I felt like Geechi was one of the 5 people on my list to beat Eazy, is simply just because I feel like they both have the same type of content, but I think Geechi is a better battler with the content. I think Eazy stuff is, you know what I mean, he definitely is better at painting the picture with the drugs better, because I don't really think that's Geechi's lane. Like, even though they talk about street shit, they talk about 2 different things in the street. Eazy talks about hustling, what he had to do to survive in the streets, and Geechi shit is more so about, you know what I mean, the gang shit, catching bodies, doing that type of shit. So it's a street battle with 2 different topics. And I feel like in a battle, the stuff that resonates more is when you're able to be direct with that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, Eazy's a storyteller, so is Geechi. Like, they both storytellers. They just tell different stories. The infamous Geechi Gotti 3rd rounds, where does that come from? That comes from the storytelling. So they both storytellers. I'm just saying, when I seen them both on their A game, Geechi is more effective. Now, I will say this, right? Because I'm not saying there's no way Eazy could win this battle. And his chances of winning got higher because the battle is in Philly. But I'm saying on their A game, I like Geechi Gotti as a battle rapper just a little bit more than Eazy. If we had to do percentages, it might be a 55-45 situation. Like, I seen Geechi be funny firsthand, Gary. I seen Geechi be serious. I seen Geechi rebuttal. I seen Geechi perform. I seen Geechi scheme. I seen Geechi punch. There's a couple of those things I haven't seen Eazy doing. I'm saying top of the line A game. And I don't got this being a 3-0. And I definitely don't got this being a 3-0 in Philly. I got it being 2-1 Geechi. But I will say this too. If it's a Geechi Gotti, if it's any other Geechi Gotti than the Geechi Gotti that won the 2 champions of the year, he's not going to win the battle. We can't get Geechi Gotti. I seen him do his PSA too, and I loved it. When he said, yo, a lot of people was saying like, yo, I haven't been on my A game. I haven't been 100. I haven't been on my bullshit. I haven't been the Geechi Gotti that people are used to seeing. He said, yo, I'm back on my bullshit. Coffee. I'm going to get crazy with her. Easy. I'm going to get crazy with you. I needed to hear that. That was the deciding factor. Like me, before I just give my predictions, I sit on it. I sat, pause. I'm going to erase that. That's not making it to YouTube. But before I make my predictions, I analyze the battle. Let me say that. I analyzed the battle. That was insane. I analyzed the battle. And I wanted to know what type of Geechi Gotti we was about to get. So once he said he was taking it that serious, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with Geechi because I know Geechi on his A game, I feel like he could get the job done. Also, right, because we got so much to talk about. That's why I said I love that I waited to go live because there's so many topics to discuss. Also, last thing on this Eazy and Geechi thing, I want to shout out to Remy. I want to see the rest of the card because I know, you know, Geechi and Eazy's the main event, but I know you're going to line some other good joints up to go with that just so it's not, I mean, that's just how any card goes. So I really want to see, yo, y'all still going crazy on it. I'm not even repeating what I said, but if you heard it, you heard it. If you know, push your teeth on. But my last thing that I was going to say, y'all made me lose my train of thought, man. now I damn near kind of forgot what I was about to say with Eazy and Geechi. What was I about to say? Oh, I know what I was about to say. All right, so the end of note with Geechi and Eazy. The last thing that I feel like is, whether it's true or not, right? With the whole Eazy thing, right? We're not going to go into the details, but I will say this. It's a bunch of people that believe those rumors is true. It's a bunch of people that believe that those rumors was not true. I want to see how that pans out. Because Geechi Gotti's always been the type of person that addresses the elephant in the room. And even though you know he's about to address it, it's effective. And Eazy the block captain has always been a person that knows what you're going to talk about and counters it, and it's effective. So what I want to say is, how does that pan out? Because I feel like a lot of times when Eazy counter writes, the people that talk about with the elephants in the room, they're not effective with doing it. Like Geechi's percentage of talking about the elephant in the room is about 92% effective. And I feel like Eazy's counter writing on addressing what he knows people are going to talk about is about 92% too. So I feel like what works, because this is a situation where, yeah, we know what you about to talk about, and usually it works. Yeah, like I said, Geechi's first verse, Tay Rock, it's always effective. Like you could literally say, yo, I know Geechi Gotti will talk about this in this battle, and when he talks about this in this battle, it never misses. But we also got to give Eazy credit, because Eazy says, I know what you're about to talk about, and he actually be having it on point with the rounds. Like, I know you about to talk about this in this round, and then boom, the counter writing comes and that shit gets diminished. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this battle does come down to who goes first. And in an ideal world, it might be better for Geechi to go second, being that he's a rebuttaler. Cause see, the counter writing looks different if you're saying it before I say it. Always remember that. When somebody says, yo, I know you about to talk about da-da-da-da, that never stops the person from being able to talk about it. It actually makes the crowd and the audience want to hear you talk about it. It's different when you talk about it and then the person says, oh, since you want to mention that, well, nigga, this happened and that happened. Like, it changes the direction. I feel you though, Britt. It never really in this battle rap, it doesn't take steam out of it. In this battle rap, it doesn't take steam on it. Eazy said he's ready. I feel you, T, and I believe he is. I mean, if you know what's about to be said and you that ill with counter writing as he is, he definitely should be ready. But that's still all the time. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be effective. Who goes first definitely matters in this. Everything matters in this battle. How the angle is said, how it's countered. This is a very technical battle. Even though they both do, I guess, quote unquote, what people would say is like the surface stuff in battle rap, like, you know, gun bars and drugs. I feel like this is their most technical battle that either one of them has had in a very long time. Like, they both have to be, everything counts. When you say it, how you say it, how long you talk about it, it's a lot of things that's going to play a factor in this battle. But I'm here for it, man. In terms of battles for the summer, this might be number one. I think this is number one on the list. This is a 10 for 10 battle right here. It's a 10 for 10 battle right here. Is Eazy in my top 5 of current battle rappers right now? Yes. I just don't think he's number one. I think he's the hottest battle rapper right now. I think he's the hottest battle rapper right now. I don't know if he's number one though. But yeah, that's my take on Eazy versus Geechi.